Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6. Today I'm starting things off at Sahara, and in the last episode, just before I went to Minecon, I put this up. And yes, I did fix the issues with the sea lanterns, for those of you who noticed that in the last episode. Now, as an extra little troll to the Sahara customers, I thought I'd start off by leaving this just empty. I thought it'd be funny to not have a chest or input or anything, but for the customers to just sort of walk up to this and wonder a little bit what it is. So I'm not going to be adding the chest today. I kind of want to see if people react to it at all. That would be really funny. If you guys happen to see any other hermit noticing it when they are shopping at Sahara, then please do let me know down below in the comments. It would be hilarious to see how people react to just this. I mean, floating diamond dispensers, it looks really weird. Now, as I said, I've just returned from Minecon, but I have actually been doing a little bit of stuff over this way where the concrete factory is in between episodes. I've actually rebuilt this entire module for the sand and gravel. That's how we're gonna say gravel from now, gravel. And the reason for me rebuilding this was because it actually didn't load it properly. The minecarts kept bumping into each other, so I had to add this module here, which unlocks the minecarts whenever they have at least one stack of sand or gravel each. It's gonna be really weird starting to saying it like this. I did find this out through Grian, who was actually using the system. I think he's made a bunch of concrete. I'm not entirely sure though. Now, in today's episode, I want to head back to the Island of Doom. We haven't been back there for a very long time, and as many of you have pointed out, the villager deadline is a thing. I mean, Mumbo left 9 days for us to complete it, and I've been claiming that that could be in-game time, but I'm not entirely sure if that's what he meant originally. So we definitely have to take a look at what we have left to do with the villagers. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? But before we go back to the island, I need to show you guys this. This is, as you can see, a bit of a disaster. A bit of a disaster. So a few weeks ago, a baby zombird spawned on a shulker box that was placed here and ran in and killed many of our quartz villagers. No. They also killed the fish head Grian. Oh no. Mumbo seems to be most resilient to the zombird attacks because there are 2 Mumbos left, but I also managed to save these guys, just rename them with a name tag and then cure them after I kill the zombird. But long story short, we are missing a lot of quartz villagers. But this is actually not terrible because the way these was lined up was actually causing some issues. You see, technically, the way I've lined them up should work. Like, this should work. This guy should be born to this workstation, this guy to this workstation, etc, etc, etc. But due to a bug in 1.14.4, they can randomly choose to lose interest in their workstation. Just randomly. And when they randomly lose interest, this guy may instead select this workstation over here, which he can't access. And then, yeah, he won't reset his trade or restock his trades until he randomly loses his interest again and select the first workstation. It's all very confusing. And the only real way to get around that and make sure that villagers are still resetting their trades would be... Oh, hello. Oh, wow, that you looked really... I completely forgot that there's an iron golem up here. Yeah, the only way to fix this and make sure that they constantly can restock at a workstation would be to skip having them in cells like this and instead do some form of room back here where they can access any workstation at any time. That should increase the speed of their restocking and therefore also our trading speed. So I think I want to do that. Usually when I'm not entirely sure about a game mechanic, I come into my creative test world, and this world looks really messy, but it has a lot of my inventions and stuff in it that I've tested out. So you can see over there, for example, is the stock keeping units that we made for Sahara. But this time I came in here to test what the most efficient way for villagers is to always reach their workstation. And this was my original plan that I was going to do. So instead of having them in one line, they would have the stone, what are these called? Stone cutters all around them, and they can always reach a stone cutter, and we as a player can still reach all the way back there to the guys in the back. And then I started experimenting, and I realized that they can also be positioned like this. Now I will agree, this does not look very safe because they are literally standing on on the stone cutters, like on the saw blades. Luckily they don't take any damage from it, but this is another way of doing it, and they will restock and find their POI down below them. But the one thing I discovered that was actually really cool is this here. These guys also restock very, very frequently. So if I buy some bricks of this guy, and is that the same guy? Did I actually click the same guy again? I buy some bricks of this guy. They will very quickly, eventually, restock. I just heard the noise, and I think this guy restocked. Let's see if we can do that again. Yeah, you see this guy restocked over here. Can this guy? Yeah, that guy was the first guy we bought off, I think. So they do also restock through carpet, which is really interesting. It's really, really weird. I guess carpets don't really exist. And I mean, this I can with honesty say looks pretty cool. So I think this is the method that I'm going to be going with for the remaining masons that we have. And I don't actually think I need to breed up more, because essentially we are just going to be trading quartz with all of them anyway. So back on the Hermitcraft server, I finished preparing this room, and I'm really nervous about letting these villagers try and run in here. Now I should say this, the carpet here and a block right here makes it so that the villagers can't get out, because this is like 1.9 blocks of space in there, whereas a villager is 2.0 blocks. So they're actually going to be completely stuck in here. I'm just curious as to how I'm going to get them in there. I guess if I do something like this. Oh no. Oh, here we go. They're popping out. Okay. Well, that guy's in, so that's good. Oh, I always get anxious moving villagers in this game. Right, here we go. You're all free to roam into that room. Please don't go anywhere else, though. Yes! No! Oh, there we go. I got it! I got it! They're all stuck. Yes, they're all stuck. Oh, that is great. I'm happy with that. That is actually completed, and I think this is actually going to be more efficient to trade with the villagers, but it's time to test that. And well, it is actually daytime, so I should just be able to test it. Okay, I'll say this is a lot faster than having them like they were. I don't even think we need more villagers than this. They are just constantly restocking when I'm not trading with them. The only thing is that I can't really keep track of who I've traded with, but as you can see, it doesn't really matter. This is definitely much faster than having them in a line. Again, it should be said, it is because of a bug. If the bug didn't exist where they lost their POIs randomly, the other system would probably have been faster. But now that the bug exists, we work around it. And yeah, this is just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm trying to beat them before they restock and have locked all of them out, and it's just impossible. Well, maybe. Oh, I think there's just one remaining, and now this guy. Oh, he restocked. Well, I mean, that is a good thing. I'm not kidding. That's like less than a minute's work to trade with him. Yeah, this is good. And design-wise, I gotta say, this little change to the wall looks really cool. Looks like some kind of robot, cyborg of sorts, with this being the eye. I don't know if it's just me, but I always seem to make weird shapes. Now with that taken care of, it's time to head back to our island of doom. We have to think about what we want to do with the villager build-off. It's been a while since I traveled back to my base, I just realized. I don't think I've been back there for well over a week before I went to Minecon. So that makes it like 2 weeks. in real life time where I haven't been back. Now, that's certainly more than 9 days, but yeah, it feels like it's been absolutely ages. I miss the tunnel and I miss the place. It's certainly good to be back in the base, and I am immediately getting a little bit scared about the villager build-off. You see, the reason I get scared is because we built this library auto-selector of Doom, which I'm really proud of, and I did all of this without knowing about the bug of the POIs. And as you can see, I've actually in the past tried out a bunch of different methods to overcome the issues with them locking up and not being able to find a workstation. But due to the bug, as I explained it over at Sahara, it is completely random when they do decide to let go of their POI and select a new POI and then do back and forth. So at the moment, this Oliver guy looks like he wants a trading station over here, which makes absolutely no sense. But yeah, all of that makes this whole system a bit broken, which is really sad. It's really sad because I do love this idea of doing villager trading. And I mean, we even have a zombie Gromby. Gromby is what we call him. We even have a Gromby system for it. Yeah, I'm really proud of this one, and I wish that that bug didn't exist. Now the problem is that I can't really see another way of doing a trading hall at the moment other than just shoving them into one room, which isn't as much fun as doing something super technical like this. I mean, just look at this thing. It's so quick. Look at that. Now to bring you up to speed, in addition we also have the Genius machine, which I'm very, very proud of. I'm very proud of all the different functions, and Rodriguez, I'm very proud of Rodriguez as well. And then of course we have the prison, where I store the villagers before they go into a vending machine. Green has just logged on saying the architects are back. Yeah, I guess all of us are online. All in all, I think that we've created some really cool stuff for the villagers. I mean, look at this. All of this, and that's not even finished with a building yet, and this needs a roof on it. But all of these buildings here are related to villagers. Even the TNT cannon to Emerald Heaven, which is probably my personal favorite out of all of these things. Everything on the island on this side is related to the villager build-off, which I think is really cool. Now that being said, I think it's time to summon Mumbo Jumbo. I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what to say, but this system is just not functioning due to that bug. And because it's not functioning, I mean, I hate to have to do this, but I guess I should be prepared of paying up 200 diamonds. That is an awful lot of diamonds. Actually, how many diamonds are that? Like 18 blocks? No, it's more than that. It's like, that is so many diamonds. That is 200 diamonds. Oh, this feels really, really sad. But we did have a competition. We did have a competition.
Hello. What are you doing?
Hello.
Are you just dropping mushrooms?
Just taking down some mushrooms, yep. Taking down stuff.
So, I thought we would talk about the villager trading thing. You know, deadline passed a little bit, and
yeah, I've anticipated it to be in game days, like played game days in game. But I don't think that's entirely correct. To be fair,
no, you're way off. Yeah, you're way off. So the deadline's passed. I think it's clear that there was really only one winner from the start, to be honest with you.
Yep, for sure. There's been some technical difficulties.
Yeah, right. Let's get this over with then.
Yep. Why are you giving me diamonds?
No, what are you doing? Why are you giving me diamonds, dude?
Well,
I clearly lost. Mine's broken.
Mine's broken too. I clearly lost. You made a trade. Oh my goodness. You made a trading hall. I made a system that doesn't work because of some major issues with the game.
Well, no.
I thought that's what you meant.
No. Like I just went to my villager trading hall. I can't. My villagers. Some of them aren't restocking because of points of interest, and they're not linking up properly, and it's all a bit of a mess. It doesn't. Yeah, it works sort of, but not. I mean, I definitely don't deserve to win.
Yours is the same as mine then, because my issue is Yeah, just the same. Like, they randomly lose interest in POIs, which is due to a bug, but I didn't think about that when I built it. You have the same in...
So
I'm sorry to laugh. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just...
So wait, so have we both lost? We've both lost. We're in a competition with only 2 people in it. We've both lost.
We both
Neither
lost.
of us have podiumed.
Yeah, it's not a draw. It's a double lost. It's a loss situation. That's quite hilarious.
What do we do? We've got. I mean, I brought 200 diamonds along to give to you.
So did I. To look, I brought all of this to give to you, and it was with sadness I took it. That is funny. Okay. Well, since both of us lost, and the stake was 200 diamonds, I think we both should lose 100 diamonds each.
Yeah, that seems fair. That does seem fair. Which is great. I mean, we're kind of both happy because both of us are somehow now 100 diamonds better off than we thought we were going to be. So in a way, we've kind of...
Exactly.
We haven't lost those diamonds. I'm going to think of it as gaining those 100 diamonds.
Yes. I was totally prepared to be giving up diamonds, and instead I come out... I think I have one too many diamonds, by the way. But instead I come out on top with diamonds. So no, I totally agree with that.
Yes.
And I just wanna state, I'm not laughing at your failure. I'm laughing at the fact that we both have the same issues.
Yeah, exactly the same thing.
So what do? Do we just give 100 diamonds to Grian?
Oh, no, we can't do that. No, he's not.
He has nothing to do with this.
Definitely no. We could just bury. We could bury them.
Oh,
we could throw them in lava.
No,
or bury.
bury
lava.
them. Bury them. What if we? Oh, I have an idea. I'm getting super excited. What if we bury the diamonds and make a treasure hunt out of it?
I mean,
and you're not allowed. You're not allowed to participate, by the way.
No.
Only me and the other hermits.
Yeah. Oh, very funny. Very funny.
No, of course. No, but we could dig them down and then make a treasure hunt in the hermit lands.
Okay. Well. Okay. So I like this idea. I like the idea of burying the diamonds. What if? Because I'm going to be honest. I'm not that interested in burying diamonds myself. Like I like the idea of making this a little bit more redstone related. I think if we bury things that allow the hermits to then have access to potential diamonds, that could be a good way to go. Almost like it's like a lottery system type thing where the players find something underneath the ground, they can put that thing into a machine that could potentially give them a diamond, and it's not gambling because there are diamonds that they're winning. There's no kind of stakes here. So do you get what I mean?
Surprise mechanics. Surprise mechanics.
Yeah.
Treasure token. I'm creating these tokens that you spoke about because I like this. So what if I take on the task of digging these down and making some kind of markings so that people know where to dig, and you take on the part of doing the redstone geniusness.
Okay, that sounds good to me. All right, that sounds like a great agreement. Okay, I'll pass over. I suppose you're going to need... Oh, no, I need your diamonds.
Yeah,
I need to put them into the machine.
I'll pass over 100 diamonds. Can you just double count that? I think that's 100.
Yes, I think it is. It's all mixed in with my diamonds now, so I'm just going to say yes, and then back out the room slowly.
Now, I gotta say, that meeting went much better than I thought. I was totally sure that I was gonna lose 200 diamonds. But to summarize the plan, Mumbo is gonna build some sort of machine where you put in a treasure token and it gives you a chance to win a diamond block. And 200 diamonds is like 21 diamond blocks or so there will be 21 prizes. And my task is to create the actual treasure hunt over at the Hermit Land. So I prepared some armor stands because I got a little bit of an idea for how I want to mark these out. And because there are 21 prizes, I should dig down, well, more than a stack. There should be more than a stack worth of treasures. This is a bit of an undertaking, but I'm gonna try and make it work. And back at Hermitlands, I've done a little bit of math, and I've also been speaking with Mumbo. He's gonna make the machine have about 25% chance per treasure token to get a diamond block. That means that we need at least 84, but actually even more because it's down to chance. So let's say 100 treasure points. That's a lot of treasure points. That's a lot of treasure points. But I've been thinking about how I would mark these down, and I'm thinking I want to use the armor stands for this. And my original plan was to give an armor stand a diamond, and then I want to use the on floor thing. Right, let's try that again. Item flat on surface. Yes. That's what I originally wanted to do. Now the problem with this is, of course, that if I do 100 of these points of interests, I'm gonna have to spend 100 diamonds, and essentially having lost 200 diamonds. So I can't really use my own diamonds for that, or I don't really want to use my own diamonds for that. So what about this? A gold nugget, because essentially the treasure tokens are gold. I think that actually looks really good. I think I like that. That's very, very tricky to spot, but you can still spot it because there's nothing else that's flat and yellow on the floor. But you may mistake it for dandelions, which is actually a good thing. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna mark them down. I'm a bit of an idiot, aren't I? If I use these to mark them down, then I could just, in theory, actually use the treasure tokens. So if I throw out all of these on the floor, I have none in my inventory. If I just right-click here, no, oh yeah, if I right-click on it, I'm actually getting that treasure token. Yeah, I mean, I could, honestly, just do that instead of digging them down. Well, I've taken a decision. I'm gonna give the armor stand the treasure token. I'm then going to put it on the item flat on surface setting, and that is the first treasure token placed. Now obviously I'm not going to show you where I place all of these treasure tokens, but that is one of them, and I do think that looks really cool. But it's time for me to place down 100 of these. That's gonna take me hours. But I have done it. That is treasure token number 128. I actually did 2 full stacks of treasure tokens. I am really scared that these are too hard to find, because as you can see, I mean, this is a decent one. You should be able to spot this if you're walking around. That being said, though, not very many people are walking around. There are others that are much harder to spot. As I'm flying around, I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but I know where I've placed them. I wonder if you guys could see all those 4 that I just flew over. I'm worried. I really hope that the hermits will be able to find these. But basically, they have been scattered around mainly the shopping district, but all the way around Hermitlands where people live, etc. And I haven't put them inside buildings. They're all outside or on top of buildings or by the entrances to buildings, just so that people should be able to see them. Now, Mumbo has been online. I haven't actually spoken with him, and I don't actually know where he has put his thing down, his machine, but I'm assuming that it will be somewhere in the Hermit's Lands. I'm super excited to see that, and if you want to see that part of it, there's another one, and there's another one. Okay, you can actually see them if you're traveling around. If you're excited to see it as well, then you must check out his video, which comes out right after this video, I believe. Now, before I leave you today, I want to mention that I am about to go live shortly after this video is out. 8 p.m. GMT, that's 9 p.m. in the UK, and I believe that's 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm about to go live to play a brand new Minecraft series on Twitch called Funcraft. And if you are interested in that, then head over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Iskall85. I'm really excited to play it, because it is something I've been working on for the past 2 months, and I think it's gonna be great. I know I'm gonna enjoy it. But that being said, it has nothing to do with Hermitcraft, so there won't be less Hermitcraft videos or anything like that. I just want to have a separate modded stream series. But anyway, as I said, I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, do hit the like button down below, and if you're brand new, consider subscribing, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.